You've made it to 2022. Congratulations, and I'm here right with you. Right back at it again for another year of Miyada content. I'm Mr. Miyada. Welcome to the channel. So sorry I haven't posted since I think probably the beginning of December of 2021. It's been busy, as you can imagine, with the holidays, and of course our family household had to get hit with sickness during this holiday season, so everyone's just been kind of out of it and kind of recovering. But I'm recovered now. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the ground running with 2022 and talk about the 2022 Mazda Miata, or at least what we think we know about it. And I think Mazda's up to some changes here, so I don't know if it's really an ND3 or is it the ND 2.5 or is it the ND 2.7984372114 repeating. A lot of people have been asking for more power. Yes, a lot of people have been asking for, I don't know, a better infotainment system. Yeah, not getting either of those according to the rumor mills here. But what do we know? Well, Road and Track over here has an article on how the 2022 Mazda Miata uses its brakes to reduce body roll. So there's that. To get rid of some of that body roll, they're going to apply some ECU voodoo hoodoo so that your Mazda brakes for you to reduce the body roll. And the science sounds legit, I guess. And it's not like the active torque vectoring that exists on the Mazda 3, whereas this new one, which is called the Mazda the Mazda Cinematic Universe. Sorry, the Mazda Kinematic Posture Control, or KPC. According to this article, it applies a little bit of braking to reduce the body roll. So this one states that KPC, or the Kinematic Posture Control, applies a maximum of 45 psi of braking pressure to the inside rear brake. I guess that makes some sense. And then the active torque vectoring system on some of the other cars applies 450 psi of braking pressure to a single wheel. How much body roll are we reducing? All of it? I do want to keep this car relatively daily drivable for my uses, to commuting to work and just running to the grocery store here and there. So I don't want to be destroying my back and my comfort to try to stiffen the handling dynamics of this car or getting rid of some of the roll. A couple of questions for me though that the article doesn't address is this full time? Is this even when you turn off the traction control? I don't know. I'm a noob at that kind of stuff. Can you defeat this system so that you can get back some of that luscious roll that the Miatas are known for? Let's go. Some of the comments are interesting in the conversation below this article. The reason I didn't buy this gen of Miata is the unacceptable body roll. So this is a welcome move in the right direction. A sports car with artificially induced body roll is crazy. It is. It's kind of crazy to me. I literally felt like I was getting seasick when I test drove a 2019. This is not the feeling you want. I don't get seasick. Take some Dramamine. Oh wait, you're gonna fall asleep, Serge. Sorry. And then here's another one. If it's an easy software tweak that can be done and undone in my 21, I'm down to try it out. Less roll with comfort maintenance would be nice. Would this assist be on full time even with TCS off? That's a very good comment because I made that comment. Mazda made this car to be streetable by not just you track heads out there, but also streetable for your hairdressers and your secretaries. Sorry to bring that up again. But yes, they're not gonna want a track monster in their garage. They're gonna want something that's super easy to drive, responsive enough. But the reason why they don't have these things dialed in to the T, to where it's telepathic steering and handling all the time, is because some drivers probably don't know what to do with that. When I used to autocross my FRS back in the day, I ran into an instructor who was going over how direct the car felt and how much more responsive the FRS was over passenger cars on the road. It's because passenger cars have to forgive people's handling to a certain degree so that they don't snap oversteer or lose control too much over the car. It knows that people's direct input would probably swing these cars all over the place and get them nastily out of control. And so that's why they beef up traction control. That's why they numb some of the inputs of a lot of passenger cars, is because there's just not a lot of situations that are going to require some of that direct feel of steering and handling. I think Mazda's doing it right to keep selling and moving the ND2. I mean, I know they're not answering a lot of your prayers by not adding power, but then that becomes a car that could become dangerous, I think, with your foot down. But what I do love is that this car, again, has so much aftermarket support. If you wanted it to be a crazy track monster, you could do that on your own. But they need to make sales for people who aren't crazy track monsters, like some of you are out there. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I think the most I'm going to do to mine in 2022 is probably lightweight wheels and some sticky tires. But that's about it. I think that's about the extent of what I'm going to do with my Miyada. Now, would I get another Miyada, maybe an older generation, and track that thing out? Most definitely yes, when the funds and the timing come around. You can expect that from what I would want to do. Car's a blast to me. I know there's going to be that one or two of you who are still going to say, why settle for less power? And there's a lot of reasons. Fuel efficiency, ride comfort, and just peace of mind that I'm not going to go flying off a cliff when I'm driving this thing 10/10s. Yeah? Actually, I take that back. Driving any car at 10/10s has the possibility of flying off a cliff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anywho, everyone, I wish you a great 2022. Hopefully it's starting off well for you. I know the world is crazy right now still, since 2020, 2021, and now 2022. But stay safe out there. I'm rooting for you, and I hope you have an awesome year. With that said, I'll see you in the next one, gang. I'm Mr. Miyada. Peace. But I don't know. I kind of like the body roll. It's input to me. You know, when I'm driving. Yeah, of course, if you want to stiffen it out, which the article does address, you would stiffen it out. Weird. I didn't check if I have boogers in my nose. Do I have boogers in my nose? Can somebody tell me? Babe? No? Hopefully I don't have boogers in my nose. I'm going to review the footage right now just to make sure that I don't have boogers in my nose.